Axel, just what is the feeling right now on this team? Because you guys, obviously had a tough early part of the season and now on quite a run. So what's it like in the room?
I think we're just having a lot more fun right now. It's fun to win, and I feel like it's a great feeling.
In terms of the mindset going into this final home game, 2 games, I should say, against Iowa. One of the things that guys have been talking about is the playing with desperation and how that's been the mindset the whole time. But so number one, do you keep that mindset even though you guys have a playoff spot? And number two, is it difficult to kind of maintain that, for as long a stretch as you guys have done?
Yeah, I mean we've been saying that we have to play desperate for the last 20 games, and I feel like we have. And of course, there's games that we play less good, and but then I feel like we've been bouncing back and getting back to our game. I feel like we've been maintaining that, and just got to do that through and in playoffs.
One of the things that you guys, I guess that tying into that idea of desperation, you guys seem to not be out of games. Even in the game on Saturday when you guys came back and tied it up late in the game with a minute to go. Is that kind of indicative of how this team plays? It just never really lay down and die. You're just always kind of fighting, staying in the fight until the end?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like you said, there's been a lot of games we've been down, and we've found a way to come back and win. So I feel like that's a huge part for us going into playoffs.
I've seen a lot of growth from players, not just yourself, but also from because this was a young team. This is one of the youngest teams in the AHL. You're not exactly old, but a veteran compared to some of the younger guys. So how have you seen the growth and the development from some of those younger players on this team?
They've grown a lot. It's early in the year, coming from junior and whatnot. It's a little different game maybe with following the structure and making mistakes. I feel like they've learned a lot about mistakes that you shouldn't make, like losing pucks in the neutral zone, on the blue lines, all that. And we talk a lot about that, and I feel like everyone's just gotten a lot better at that. You have to win games.
A month ago, I think, or approximately, Kyle Capobianco called that third line of Jeffrey Viel, Christian Reichel, and Parker Ford your identity line. Said, as that line goes, they drag your team into it. What have you really seen from that group, that trio, since they've been put together?
Just hard work. Obviously they score a lot of goals, and but I feel like their game is just. I really like their game. It's just hard forecheck. Everyone works hard. They're connected, good chemistry, so yeah, it's fun to watch.